But yes, so I talked about this at the end of last episode,
Mhm.
and in between last episode and this episode, I had a chance to finally meet Shawnee Smith. And this was at Astronomicon, and it was great. So I was there for the entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But on Friday is when Shawnee had her panel. And that's like the moderator right there. But she had her panel, and yeah, there was some Saw talk, but honestly, that was as fun as it was because we spent most of the panel like back and forth talking about just things we were watching. Like, what'd you watch on Netflix this week? Like, Shawnee was recommending stuff to us. We were recommending stuff to Shawnee. It was just a lot of fun. Yeah, there was some Saw talk mixed in there, but that was a lot of fun. That was on Friday night. I had seen her around on like Saturday, and I officially went to go meet her and stuff like that on Sunday. I waited till the last day, kind of go out with the bang kind of thing. And we did get a couple good pictures together. Obviously we got that one there.
Love that
And by the
picture.
way, Shawnee Smith is an absolute sweetheart. She is super nice. She is like super friendly. Like, again, this was Sunday, so I could tell that she was definitely ready to go home by that point. But she was still like very super friendly, very super nice. We had a good time. We got this one here in our little Jigsaw robes. So with that, yeah. So I brought the reverse bear trap and the pick mask with me because I knew all she was gonna have was the robe. I'm like, I got a robe too. I also have a pick mask and a reverse bear trap. So I kind of like when I got there, I kind of let her decide which one she wanted to hold. I will hold whatever the other one was, and so yeah, she wore she grabbed the pig mask, and rightfully so. It's hers.
She's like, I've already had all I need to have with the reverse bear trap. We have a history. You can hold that one.
yeah, exactly. And then we got a couple other ones here, which is very nice. And that one, I love that. That's probably
so
my
great.
favorite of the bunch right there.
That's awesome.
So yeah, meeting Shawnee Smith. If you have the chance, she was an absolute delight. Like we got to talk a little bit about. We actually didn't talk too much about Saw. We were talking about some of her other stuff, like Summer School, which I'm a big fan of that she did. We talked about Scream Queens a little bit. I'm a big fan of that, and she was talking about how much fun her and James Gunn had in the green room of that show, and so yeah, it was a lot of fun to talk with Shawnee Smith about that stuff. Now, I know nothing. I can't say nothing, but the question was asked. I'm not saying by me or by me or by someone else, but the question was asked. Had she heard from James Wan recently? That was the question. It wasn't like, hey, are you going to be in the new Saw movie? It was just a casual like, hey, when was the last time you talked to James Wan? Her answer: she hadn't talked to James Gunn in quite a while, and James Wan, sorry, in quite a while. So with that, I'm going to guess she's probably not going to be in the new one that they're currently developing right now. But you didn't hear it from me. I can't confirm nothing. I'm just telling you like what the question was and what her response to that question was. That's all I can really say, which is kind of a bummer. But again, kind of expected at this point. I kind of felt like we weren't gonna, start getting some of those characters. But yeah, Shawnee Smith, she was great. You met Shawnee, right? I know we kind of talked about your experience with her before, but what was kind of your experience with her now that we can kind of compare notes?
She's just the sweetest person, and I don't know if it's because I have met her, but just looking at those pictures, I just feel so happy. I mean, she's beautiful, but it's not that. It's just like her inner light, and to get a little mushy and sentimental, she's just such a sweet person. You can just feel it when you're around her. You can feel her kindness and softness, and that she really cares about every person that she meets and takes an interest in them.
Oh yeah.
She's so genuine, and it's probably one of my favorite celebrity encounters of all time.
Yeah.
Very different from meeting Sean Patrick Flanery, which is one of my other favorites. He's so
very
goofy.
Different from Costas Mandalore as well.
Yes, he's so goofy too, but he's so fun.
Oh yeah.
He's so fun.
Yeah.
And he really knows how to cheer on the fans. And,
yeah, he does.
And whenever people were talking about bringing Hoffman out of the bathroom, he's like, hell yeah, get me out of that bathroom. And just feels like one of the gang.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I mean, all of the Saw members I met are so awesome and down to earth.
Same.
But, you know, Shawnee's just so sweet. And, God, I love her. As for, like, specific conversations we had, I can't really remember much. I remember we talked about Scream Queens because it was still on whenever I met her in Sawmania, and she was so sweet because I said that I'd love to be on it sometime or something, or I'm obsessed with the show, and she said, "Well, you're certainly beautiful enough," and I was like, "Oh," and that was my 18th birthday too, so it was just like,
that's great.
Aww.
I love that.
It was so sweet. And that's most of what I remember. And then for Texas Frightmare, I remember one of my friends, Jody, played the guitar for her and basically serenaded her. And
I bet she loved that again, especially because she does music as well. So I'm sure she really appreciated that. So that was great.
Yeah. And I'll never forget that. That was such a wonderful memory. So that was my experience with meeting her.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm so glad you got to meet her.
I am wonderful. Too. I am too, man.
Game over.